And now it's Jorge Soler.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Slider misses for a ball. Keeps it fair. He turns for second. And that keeps the inning going. Kevin McGonigal ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. Found the target to start the AB. In the air to left. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. That was a quick frame. Only needed 7 pitches to wrap it up. Christopher Sanchez on the mound in the bottom half. Got to put up a fight with these early at-bats. In quick games, starters are like shooting stars. They come out hot, but that energy fizzles fast. That's a base hit and a good look for the Tops Now collection. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jackson Merrill steps in the box hoping to crack a pitch open like an egg. Runner takes off with a great jump. Runner at first with nobody out. Merrill makes the catch. Jason Varitek comes to the plate with an impressive power rating against lefties. Hit hard, and that gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Justin Crawford ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Doesn't connect. He was late. Swings, puts it on the ground to the right side. To second, there's 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Mason Wynn steps up with the go-ahead run at third. Runner on the go to second, trying to make a big play. And fights it off. Vipers with 2 runners on. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes again. Safe, and he easily steals the bag. On the ground to second. Rizzuto handles it. And they found Jason Varitek leads off the top of the second. Fly ball left field. Crawford settles under it. Brings it in. And 1 away in the second as they get the leadoff hitter.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 3, Carson Ben.
Powers 1 deep. Gonna need a trampoline. Gone. It carries over the wall, and that homer gives them the lead. What a swing. Mason Wynn comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Line drive. Crawford snags it. Now we see Carlos Pena. Swings, and this one is smashed. It's not coming back. Out of here. Home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. Drilled to center field. Merrill going back. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they play 2 runs in the inning. Colson Montgomery ready to go.
The 3rd baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Foul ball. Wise take, Gandalf. Goes back to the slider. Not finished yet. Here's another 1-2 pitch. That's smashed towards center. Hauls it in for the out. So up next to the dish, Carson Benj. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense.
Now pitching.
Phil Rizzuto at the dish with a runner on first. Trusted your eye and it paid off. Swung on and lifted to right. Makes the grab on the run. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Venezuela, runner at first with 2 away. Devers gets the bat to it, but foul. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go from first. Fouls off the cutter to stay alive. Never a doubt. Win with an easy look. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We've played 2. And here we are in the 3rd inning already. Blink and you'll miss it. Christian Yelich leads us off. Garrett Clevenger in the game to pitch, and they're going with a gold card on the mound. Yelich in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a line drive into right field. Squeezes it, and now 1 away. Jackson Merrill shuffles to the plate.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Fouls it. Cutter doesn't catch the zone. Swung on and lifted to left. Makes the catch, and 2 away. Jorge Soler, freshly dealt to the plate. He doubled in his first at bat. Count is 0-1. The pitch. Zips a fastball, but off target. Stays alive. Kicks and delivers. In the air, headed to right center. Benj under it. Brings it in. Out number 3 in the books. And they'll head back to the dugout and get ready for their most important at-bats of the game. Welcome back, and this is your final shot. The deficit is 2, but it's not over until that one lady starts singing. Puts it on the ground to second. Rizzuto handles the chance. 1 gone here.
No, he's out.
Next to the plate here in the 3rd, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 on the day.
Center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
You weren't biting whatsoever. Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit.
Now batting for Venezuela.
Jason Varitek in the box with a runner on first. Look out, runner on the move. Ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Plenty of pressure on the pitcher in this spot. Foul ball. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes again. save. They steal a base in a huge spot. That is big. Still alive at the plate. The pitch. And that's a base hit. In the box, Justin Crawford. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Gabe Spire, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the third. And he's on to try to lock this thing up. And that's sent foul. Vipers have runners at the corners. Count runs to 1-1. Front foot, heavy. Roped, but the line drive is caught. Great work. Down to the last out at Laughing Mountain Park. Out in front, foul. 0-1, fires. Liner finds the gap and should score at least one. Tying run around third, headed home. Second run scored. It's 2-2. Colson Montgomery comes to the plate following the game-tying double. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. This one popped up. Win under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. They leave the game-winning run on base. Hang tight, or Diamond Dynasty Baseball headed your way. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Kevin McGonigal ready to start this inning. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Attacks the first pitch of the at-bat and gives it a ride. That was well struck. Look at it go. On its way out of here. That was an aggressive approach, and that's the result when everything goes to plan. Swung on, and this one is smacked. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. So they turn to the lefty out of the bullpen. Gabe Spire. He's into the game with the bases empty. Benj at the plate as he swings through strike one. Popped up to center. Rizzuto camps under it. Slay King. Mason Wynn next up, hunting for a base hit and some eggs. Hit on the ground up the middle. Oh, a great diving grab. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play. Digging in, Carlos Pena. Late with the swing there. Goes back to the sinker. Into center field, that falls for a hit.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Next to hit, Phil Rizzuto.
That ball's foul.
Takes the lead off first with 2 down. Hit hard, up the middle. Rizzuto shows off the leather. So 3 runs score in the inning. It's a 3-run game. Carson Benj gets us going in this frame. Single to center his first time up. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score the run from second. Rizzuto at the dish with runners at the corners. The Aggies dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Kenley Jansen. He'll try to lock down the game and pick up the save. And it drops. In to score is the runner from third. And now it's a 2-run game. And the runner takes off from first. Swing and Devers gives it a ride.